Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to work on changing out the fender flares. We're going to remove the stock flares and put on an aftermarket Rugged Ridge Hurricane fender flare to give us more clearance. Last time we were out on the trail we were hitting a little bit. The new fenders I believe will give us a little bit more clearance. So we'll see what that looks like when we're done, and we'll take some videos as we go along the process. So one place where this was hitting was about right in here, and we're about 4 inches from the stock fender flare, and we have about 6.5 for the total top clearance on the rear. And for the front, I don't believe we were ever hitting, but to make a match we'll change them. And we're about 5 inches on the back, and we have about 7.5 inches of total up travel before we would hit the outside of the fender flare. And here we have the rear with the fender flare off. Okay, we got the rear one on. A little bit difficult to get all the plastic to line up. But we got the inner fender well in and the fender flare on. And the distance from the front of this one is about 5.5 inches, and from the tire to the top is about 8 3/4, and that's what the rear looks like. And we have the front fender flare and the inner fender liner removed, ready to install the Rugged Ridge fender flare and inner fender liner. We have the front one installed.
Yippee!
Looks pretty good. Doesn't stick out as much on the front as the stock did. And from the tire to the back is about 8 3/4. And the top clearance is about 9 1/4, almost 9.5. New inner fenders. And a Hurricane Rugged Ridge fenders.